Today we are going to be going over the 3 T's of Winter Storm Elsa. So the track, the totals, and the timing. When's it going to hit? Where's it going to hit? And how much is it going to hit? Oh man. I'm so tired out of my life. If I seem off today, it's currently 7 a.m. I can't really see straight. So yeah, I meant to do this last night, but we got home late and I was so tired I couldn't see straight. Eyesight tends to be a thing for me when I get tired. Can't really see. I have good vision the rest of the time though, especially for weather. That's a bad joke. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's get into these 3 T's. See how much and when and how this is going to smack us in the bottoms. Winter Storm Elsa for the W. So first off, let's start with the track. As you can see by this weather data right here, you can obviously see a pretty narrow track. Most other models like the NAM here, exactly the same thing. Heavier bands are shifted more to the south on the NAM, and then same thing with the GFS. The Euro, however, is more northern than it used to be, following the area of the NAM and the HRRR. Now the RDPS, same thing. It's following the Euro through that more northern track. Weather Service blend of models has it coming through that exact area right through here. Now, mind you, this is the track of snow. Now we're going to get into the track of ice. So as you can see from the blended models, most of the areas here are getting at least 1/10 of an inch of ice all the way through that ice band that I had talked about in my previous video. This is the NAM ice right here. HRRR ice is a little lax, if I could say a word for it. It does not really follow the rest of the models, so it's kind of the odd bird on as far as the ice goes. GFS, same thing through this area. And even the Euro, same thing through this area. Some of these areas have yet to see ice. Right now it's kind of tracking through central Illinois at the moment. Western Illinois is already starting to get snow, and even into southern Illinois and even northern Iowa right here. And even central Missouri is really getting the heavy stuff right now. Snowfall rates of 1 to 2 inches an hour already likely. This might track into Illinois and Indiana. So again, keep your eyes open if you're in this area right here. Now, as far as ice totals go, expect around 1/10 of an inch at least, because most of these equal out to at least 1/10. There's a little stronger stuff in the GFS more towards the south. Even the NAM has some stronger stuff. So if you're in that ice band, I would expect at least 1/10 of an inch, if not more. These areas right here with that 1/10 of an inch of ice or more received up to 2 inches of rain last night. And, with the freezing over of that, you're definitely going to be having some troubles with ice this afternoon. Now what we're all concerned about is totals, snow totals to be exact. How much snow are we going to get through this? Well, again, that is still a little bit uncertain because to models like the HRRR here, which really picks up that lake effect band that's going to be pushing through Valparaiso and Gary right here, you can see, there's heavy amounts right here up to 9 inches, and even here close to Michigan City up to 8 inches in central LaPorte County. And then that heavy band pushes through all the way through to Detroit. And we have models like the NAM that are slightly similar, a little bit less on amounts. You really get that northern cutoff line just south of Chicago. And the blend is a little bit different. It kind of picks up a little bit of that lake effect here as well, and then a little bit of that heavier band stuff right through that same area as the HRRR. GFS, way different, pushes it way south. The GFS has been kind of funky the past couple of days because it's been really far north and then really far south. So I'm kind of leaning away from the GFS here. Euro kind of pushing back north to where the GFS used to be. Now, if you are in this region right here, okay, I would expect totals amounting up to at least a foot. Now, this is the very tippity top end you could possibly get. Now, the bottom end of that, if we look at the 10-to-1 here, areas like this, receiving 7 to 8. So I could fairly bet that most of these areas throughout this pink line are going to be receiving at least 8 to 10 inches. Now we have timing. When is it going to hit? It's already through most parts of Missouri and entering western Illinois at the moment. But when is it going to hit, the hardest? When is it going to really hit the hardest? You can really see that heavy stuff hitting here about 1, 2 o'clock Central Time throughout this area right here. And then it continues on through the end of the day. This is 7 o'clock p.m. tonight Central Time. And then it finally kind of tapers off around 10. Then we have that lake effect snow sitting here till about 2 or 3 in the morning. Now, throughout this heavy stuff right here, we're going to have wind gusts of up to 38 or 40 miles an hour. We're going to have a consistent wind of about 23 miles an hour during this heavy stuff. So I would expect a good amount of blowing snow and drifting during this whole situation today. I'll be keeping you as updated as I can on my Facebook. Give me a like, give me a follow, share my posts so everyone can see this. Not a lot are talking about this. They didn't really start talking about it until I posted my video on Tuesday. Be weather aware, be prepared, and stay safe. And also keep chasing.